All right, testing, test. Let's see if this works. It appears that it does, so mute that be. All right, we're a little bit late, so let's get going. Bruins, Blue Jackets, Game 3, Boston up 2-0. Alrighty, another day, another not dollar. That's fine. This is fun. Stay entertained somehow in quarantine. And this way we kind of get the playoffs a little bit. Nationwide Arena, this series shifts back to Columbus, Ohio. Boston Bruins taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets in this Eastern Conference quarterfinal. Tuukka Rask has been lights out. 150 goals against, 963 save percentage. A shutout last game. 2-0-0. Jonas Korpisalo, save percentage not that bad, but a 303 goals against. Going to want to fix that. He's 0-2. Boston at Columbus. Game 3. Boston trying to take a 3-0 stranglehold. A couple of lineup changes. Marcus Nutivaara comes in for the Columbus Blue Jackets, playing on the third pair. Some more lineup changes, down on the fourth line for the Blue Jackets, as well as Brandon Dubinsky draws in. And one more, as soon as I remember his name, I'll let you know, but a chance back the other way for the Bruins. One-timer out front, they score. Early strike for the Boston Bruins. Brad Marchand is the goal scorer. It's his first of the playoffs. It's 1-0 Beantown, 59 seconds in. From behind the net, what a feed from Dave Pasternak and Brad Marchand. He's not going to make a mistake from there. Seth Jones gets caught up between, I think, the biggest guy in the league and the smallest guy in the league. That's not a three-way you want to be a part of, I don't think, Seth. Get out of there. Bruins 1, Columbus no score. We haven't even played a minute yet. Not the start you want on home ice if you're the Columbus Blue Jackets. Boston takes the puck, they put it in deep, gathered down low by Savard, and now it's Ryan Murray getting it up the ice and out. But a hard hit by Zdeno Chara. Bringing it in is Chara for the Bruins. Out front, Pasternak. Stopped by Korpisalo. You'll hold on. Columbus, as mentioned, they pulled off the upset of all upsets, defeating the Eastern Conference champion last year, at least in the regular season, the Eastern Conference pennant winner, Tampa Bay Lightning, in 4 straight. That is for sure not happening this year. They find themselves down to this year's Eastern Conference pennant winner, the Boston Bruins, 2-0. Series isn't over yet, but trailing 1-0 early here in Game 3. Got to find a way to get back on the horse. Here come the Bruins. Nick Ritchie. Ritchie, centering pass, picked off, loose in the high slot. Brandon Carlo puts it in deep. Foligno to the near side. Murray to Anderson. Josh Anderson's got it for the Blue Jackets. Puts it in deep, gathered deep by Carlo. Rimmed around the boards, comes now Anderson. In front, Boone Jenner turned it over. Torrey Krug, the defenseman for Boston, going to lead the rush. Dropped off, Krejci waiting, shooting, stopped by Korpisalo. David Krejci had the puck, high slot, and a little bit of time to pick a spot. But standing tall was Jonas Korpisalo. Third line's out there now. It's Wenberg with Shore and Atkinson. Charlie Coyle with Anders Bjork and Jake DeBrusk. And now a power play will be coming to the Boston Bruins as Shore heads off for hooking. 74 on 74 crime there is Jake DeBrusk hooked up by Devin Shore. Face-off is to the left side of Jonas Korpisalo. This Bruin power play will go to work. Draw one by the Bruins. Marchand to Bergeron. Bergeron shot. Got poked away there by Korpisalo, so he couldn't get all of it and down the ice. The puck goes. Picked up by Matt Grishlik. Grishlik trades with McAvoy. McAvoy up to Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk tries to take it around Jones. Couldn't do so. Now a shot that gets blocked. Zach Werenski picks the puck up and fires it the length of the ice. Gathered by the Bruins. This is Charlie McAvoy. Starting out from his own zone. Puck poked off his stick comes near into the neutral zone. Alex Wenberg puts it in deep for the Blue Jackets. 15:40 to go in the period. 55 seconds of power play time remain for the Boston Bruins. The goal scorer, Marchand. Shot off the mask of Jonas Korpisalo. Now Bergeron's got it in tight. It's right against the net of Korpisalo, but the Bruins still have it. McAvoy, long drive, that off the end boards, finds Jones. Jones fires it the length of the ice. Matt Grishlik with it for the Boston Bruins. Now turned back, Wenberg out front. Great save made by Tuukka Rask on Nick Foligno. 14:53 to go here in the first period. 10 seconds of power play time remaining. 1-0 the Bruins lead. Early strike from Brad Marchand. Now it's out front. There's Foligno. Turned it over, but right there to help him out, Jenner. But now here come the Bruins back the other way. But fortunately, back up his man was Nutivaara. And same with just out of the penalty box, fresh out of the box, was Kevin Shore to help out. So the Blue Jackets now have control, but they turn it over. Here's David Krejci. Krejci shooting. Good blocker save made there by Korpisalo. Tied up in deep. Bruins center it. Charlie Coyle. Shot blocked, and Nutivaara's got it out. Here come the Blue Jackets. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois and the Blue Jackets looking to score their first goal in more than a game. We're shut out in game 2. Ryan Murray to Shore. Shore, Murray. Blue Jackets need to get this thing toward the net. Haven't done so yet. Gustav Nyquist back to the line. Drive by Dubois. Shot blocked. There's Charlie Coyle on the far side. Coyle takes it in for the Boston Bruins. Dropped off. Chara rips one. This big 6'9" monster Zdeno Chara can really step into those, and he did there. Glove save by Korpisalo. He's going to hold on. 1-0 Bruins lead. It's Columbus is trying to join, do what 2 other teams have done, and no other team has failed to do in this playoff so far. That's go down 3-0. No team has done that yet. Yesterday we saw the St. Louis Blues and the Vegas Golden Knights win on road ice to avoid 2-0 to avoid 3-0 deficits. Columbus, they're trying to do that at home. One-time drive now stopped. Nutivaara got it over to Texier. Alex Texier, he's the other Columbus Blue Jacket that's drawn into the lineup tonight. Sean Corrali, he's going to put this thing in deep. It's going to get gathered in down low by Peak. Peak sends it to Texier. Texier couldn't get it over. Now here with it is Dubinsky. Dubinsky knocked off the puck. Comes to Anders Bjork. Excuse me. Bjork puts it in deep. Nutivaara gets it to Nyquist, and now Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Dubois stepping around his man. Still Pierre-Luc Dubois. Gus Nyquist and Jones. One-time drive in front. Dubinsky, he scores. Brandon Dubinsky, he didn't get all of it, but he got enough. Just inserted into the lineup today. John Tortorella made the right call. It's 1-1. The Blue Jackets have tied it up. Brandon Dubinsky, his first of the postseason, sends this nationwide arena into a frenzy. And if you're joining us right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 games coming up today. Right after this, we stay out east. The Carolina Hurricanes host their first postseason game of the year. Shot from a near distance. That was Oliver Bjorkstrand. And good stop by Rask. Carolina hosts Washington. That series is tied up at 1 game apiece, so a massive swing game between those 2 teams in a rematch of last year's first round. The Carolina Hurricanes won that series in 7 games. We'll also be back right after, later this evening, 5:30 puck drop. Dallas is hosting Colorado. They trail that series 2-0. And the late game at 6:30, Edmonton trying to win their first game of the series. The Flames up 2-0 in that one. There's David Krejci. Krejci to the middle, picked off by Nick Shore, rimmed around the boards, far side Krejci. Into the middle, Ritchie shooting just wide, comes to Zach Werenski. Up to Nick Shore, and here come the Jackets back the other way. Now Atkinson shooting. Good stop by Tuukka Rask. Tied at 1. 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first period. as the Columbus Blue Jackets looking to win their first game of the 2020 playoffs. Draw one back. Here's Torrey Krug up to Brad Marchand. Marchand leads the rush for the Boston Bruins. Marchand shoots. Did stop by Korpisalo. As I have totally forgotten again to share these links. As I've been doing that quite frequently, which is not ideal. Draw to the right of Korpisalo, won by the Jackets, and now turned over at the line. Dave Pasternak puts it in deep. But it's offside on the Boston Bruins. Draw one cleanly by the Jackets outside their own line. Mark Savard, or not Mark Savard, but Savard for the Jackets puts this one in deep. Loose in front now. Bruins able to gain control now. Brad Marchand. Marchand's got the Boston goal tonight. Far side Bergeron. Bergeron dropped off John Moore. Grzelcyk at the line. Blocked away easily there by Korpisalo. Up the far side it comes to Josh Anderson for the Jackets. Into the middle, Jenner has it intercepted and comes away from him. Now Marchand's got it. Marchand with it, shooting, stopped by Korpisalo. He's going to hold on to it. We'll get a whistle. As the draw won by the Bruins has finally got those links out there, so I'm back full time now. Charlie McAvoy for Boston in his own zone, loops up. Here is Nordstrom for the Bruins. Nordstrom walks in, glove save, Jonas Korpisalo, he holds on. And we'll get a whistle now. Last night, Winnipeg and Vegas. Winnipeg held a 3-0 and a 4-1 lead in that game. Two big hits there by Brandon Dubinsky. And they were trying to take a 3-0 advantage in that series. Didn't happen. Vegas came back. They won it 5-4. Far side, Jake DeBrusk. Rebound up front to Anders Bjork. He scores right off the draw. Bjork makes it 2-1 Boston. DeBrusk and McAvoy are going to get the assist. Anders Bjork, his second of the postseason. As it was loose right in front of the goal, and Jonas Korpisalo couldn't handle the rebound from in tight off Jake DeBrusk. Anders Bjork backhands that one home. No chance for Korpisalo there. Face-off center ice. Won and controlled by the Columbus Blue Jackets. You got to tie this thing back up all over again. 2-1 Bruins lead. Nutivaara at the line. Marcus Nutivaara trades there. Peak to Nutivaara. Now far side Wenberg. Nutivaara knocked off the puck. The goal scorer Bjork gets it to DeBrusk. And now Jake DeBrusk carries in. DeBrusk to Bjork. Now Anders Bjork. Back to the line. Chara. One-time drive from Charlie McAvoy. Goes high and wide. Now here at the Blue Jackets come. They're going to get it out. Alexander Wenberg for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Snaps one toward the goal. Here's Charlie McAvoy. Wenberg now to Atkinson, tried to get it over to the far side, but the Bruins pick it off. Here they come again. DeBrusk drops off into the middle. Zdeno Chara. Big Slovak captain, veteran for the Bruins. Turn it over, though. Nick Shore skates out over the line. Dropped off Oliver Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand now. He's got options. He's going to look back to the point, go in front to Dubois. Excuse me. Tried to go right back to Bjorkstrand. Couldn't get it there. Bruins carry over the line, try to get it back. Can't do so, and here come the Blue Jackets on the turnback. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois over into the middle. One-timer. Great stop on Oliver Bjorkstrand with a blocker made by Tuukka Rask. Now here's Nick Ritchie. Ritchie for the Boston Bruins. Ritchie back to the line. Brandon Carlo ripped it just wide. Loose puck side of the goal. Oliver Bjorkstrand now comes out for the Blue Jackets. Bjorkstrand waiting for a trailer, centers it to the net. It's in behind Rask. But right there was Nathan Gerby. He couldn't get to it. Whistle goes. Hard hit there on Pierre-Luc Dubois by Zdeno Chara. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first period. 2-1, Bruins lead it. Draw one and controlled by the Columbus Blue Jackets. There's Dubinsky once more. Dubinsky's got the Columbus goal. He was out of the lineup the first 2 games of the series. Draws in now, and Brandon Dubinsky tried to tie it up again once more for the Blue Jackets. Riley Nash on the draw against Sean Corrali. The fourth line's out here now as Nordstrom's got it for Boston. He skates out. Joakim Nordstrom for the Bruins into the middle. Intercepted Texier. Texier in the battle there as Texier sends it to Ryan Murray over to Savard, and now Dubinsky carries out for Columbus. Brandon Dubinsky looks to the middle. Can't find an option. Pitched off against the wall, and now Wagner turned it over in the neutral zone. Columbus back in possession. Nick Foligno, the captain. Foligno, he's got it. Knocked off the puck. Hooked up, and the first power play of the night is going to come to the Columbus Blue Jackets as Torrey Krug goes off for hooking. Obviously, the one everyone is waiting for tonight at 6:30 Mountain is the Oilers visiting the Flames. Edmonton drops both on home ice, in some trouble in that series. We'll see if they can do what both the Vegas Golden Knights and St. Louis Blues did earlier, winning the first game of the series on the road to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jenner down the wall. Atkinson back to Jenner. Now Wedberg up front. Save the rebound. Bruins clear. Approaching the final minute of the first period here. $1:35 of power play time remaining. Power play will carry over into the second period unless Columbus gets a goal here for the end of the frame. Jenner back to Nyquist. Now Werenski shot blocked. There's Bergeron clears. Final 30 seconds of the first period upcoming. 2-1 the Bruins lead, but Columbus is on a power play. Dropped off, Nyquist. And behind the goal, Dubois. Back to Nyquist. Foligno, Nyquist. Rebound right there for Bjorkstrand. Just couldn't pull the trigger. Far side, Nyquist. Now to Foligno. Bjorkstrand, Nyquist. Near side of the point. Blockered away by Tuukka Rask on the drive from the line. Loose puck side of the goal. Right out front it comes. Dubois just couldn't get his stick on it. That'll do it for period number 1. Boston 2, Columbus 1. Jackets will have a little bit of power play time to go once we come back. This is the first goal of the game. 59 seconds in. Brad Marchand. And this is what made it 2-1. Anders Bjork. 2-1 Bruins through 20 here in Columbus. 15-10 the shots. Pretty close. Tough couple of goals to give up. You hate giving up that early one if you're the Jackets, for sure. See what John Tortorella and company have up their sleeve. Second period about to get underway. Nationwide Arena here in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus starts the second period with a little bit of power play time. Pierre-Luc Dubois on the draw. One cleanly by Bergeron, but the Jackets intercept it. Now Foligno near side. Nick Foligno nearly got an early one for the Jackets. Sent down the ice. That just might do it for the remainder of this Blue Jacket power play. Bjorkstrand right up the middle for Dubois. Has it stolen from him, however, by Brandon Carlo. And we're back to even strength. Patrice Bergeron over the line. Now Marchand in the middle. The shot got blocked. Here come the Jackets. Foligno over to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois into the middle, picked off. Now again, David Pasternak. Bergeron over to Marchand. Marchand, a little move. Has it taken away from him by Nick Foligno. Foligno and Werenski now trade. Up to Oliver Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand, former Danish World Junior star, former Portland Winterhawk. Dropped off Ryan Murray. Murray back to Bjorkstrand. Now to Foligno. Back to the line. Jones rips it. Another former Portland Winterhawk, is Seth Jones. Puck tied up along the wall. Here now are the Jackets once more. Nick Foligno near side, trying to center it. Take it away, Krejci. Now here come the Boston Bruins. Andre Kase, Kase tried to get a shot away, blocked by Jones. Here come the Jackets. Seth Jones up to Nick Shore. Devin Shore shot it. Now that shot goes off a post, and Matt Grishlick has to take care of it for the Bruins, and he skates out. Nick Ritchie scored a big goal in game 2, ended up being the game winner. Far side, Krejci. Krejci knocked off the puck. Here come the Blue Jackets back the other way. Cam Atkinson, the veteran. Atkinson dropped off. Shore, let it go. Great save by Rask. Shore, the trailer, all by himself in the high slot. And a great save made by Tuukka Rask. Coyle on the draw against Riley Nash. Won cleanly by the Bruins, and Jake DeBrusk got it for Boston. DeBrusk carries over the line. He takes a bump there. Got it to Bjork. Bjork it to the line. Torrey Krug. Krug to Jake DeBrusk. Good stop there. And here come the Columbus Blue Jackets. Put in deep there, and after it, Torrey Krug now. Krug, oh, hard hit. Knocked off the puck there by Nathan Gerby. Not Nathan Gerby, but Texier. Nathan Gerby, came out of the lineup. Texier replaced him. Hard hit on Torrey Krug down low by Texier. There's this fourth line out there, Nash, Dubinsky, and Texier. Draw one cleanly by the Bruins, and they're able to get it out. Austin Wagner for Boston. Carries over the line. Now to Nordstrom. Save the rebound right there. Boston able to get it out once more. Sean Corrales got it for Beantown. Shovels it up to Wagner. Wagner takes a bump there along the wall. Here come the Jackets once more. Nick Foligno, he centers it. Torrey Krug lost control. And here come the Boston Bruins once more again. Brandon Carlo, far side, Sean Corrales. Corrales knocked off the puck. Nordstrom in behind the goal for Boston. Grzelcyk, Nordstrom in the corner. Nordstrom to Wagner. Wagner with it. Knocked off the puck. There's Boone Jenner. And here come the Columbus Blue Jackets. Brandon Dubinsky. Dubinsky knocked off by Grzelcyk, but he's got it right back. Dubinsky to Jenner. Great stop made there by Tuukka Rask in tight. Wagner for the Boston Bruins. Skates through in the middle zone. Now he takes it offensively. Centering pass. Nordstrom. Great save made. Jonas Korpisalo flashed the leather on Nordstrom right in front. 6 minutes and 45 seconds gone here in the second period. 2-1 Boston leads here in game 3. Draw one cleanly. Bruins have control. Grzelcyk at the line. Shovels it down to Coyle. Grzelcyk now. Anders Bjork. Bjork back to the line. Coyle to DeBrusk. DeBrusk unable to get a shot away. Battle ensues. He got it over to Coyle now on the near side. Knocked off the puck by Savard. Now here come the Columbus Blue Jackets. Devin Shore into the middle. Savard now to the side of the goal. And Glenberg would have had a tap in. He just couldn't get a stick to it though. And now the Bruins able to get it out. Here with it, Andre Kase, former Anaheim Duck. Kase goes to the middle. Ritchie, another former Duck, and a great save made there by Jonas Korpisalo. Keeps this a 1-goal game. The Blue Jackets trailing by a goal. It's 2-1. Draw left side of Korpisalo. One there by Gus Nyquist. He carries out. 11 and a half minutes to go here in the second period. Pierre-Luc Dubois shooting. Save the rebound. Gus Nyquist trying to get a shot away, and a great save. Poke check made there by Rask. Icing upcoming on Boston. Krug set it the length of the ice. Very young-looking Bruce Cassidy there. The time machine for old Bruce Cassidy, I guess. Back to the line. Nutivaara trades with Peak at the line. Nutivaara poked off his stick there by Andre Kase. Kase's got it for Boston. Puts it in deep. Gathered in down low by Peak behind the Columbus goal. Knocked off the puck. There's Nick Ritchie. Ritchie up front to Krejci. Drive, and a good stop made by Jonas Korpisalo once more. He holds on. Boston trying to take a 3-games-to-none stranglehold in the series. If they do, this game will go on, I believe, Wednesday night for the Bruins to have a chance to sweep. Nick Foligno back to the line. Zach Werenski. Werenski into the middle. Josh Anderson spinning, firing, rebound. Oh, he hit the post. Nick Foligno hit the post and nearly tied it for the Blue Jackets. Not sure how he didn't put that one in. Long shot. Great glove save by Korpisalo. He holds on. 9:38 to go in the second period. Boston 2, Columbus 1. Draw 1 by the Boston Bruins. Moore. He turned it over, though, and now here come the Blue Jackets. Nick Foligno nearly tied the game. Anderson looked to be offside there, but I guess not. Anderson with the puck. Josh Anderson tied up at the line. Patrice Bergeron's got control now. Bergeron, he's through the middle. He's chopped it off for Anders Bjork. Great stop by Korpisalo once again. He flashes leather. First game 3 of the Eastern Conference here in round 1. Jake DeBrusk outside of the goal. Great glove save by Korpisalo once more. Couple of game 3s yesterday. Nashville had a chance to take a 3-0 lead on the St. Louis Blues, but the defending Cup champs had other plans. They won by a single goal. And now as well, Winnipeg chance to take a 3-0 series lead on the Vegas Golden Knights on home ice. Could not do so. Vegas, an incredible comeback in that one. Won at 5-4. 2 one-goal games in those game 3s. Tremendous action yesterday. Both those series are 2-1 now. 2-1 for the Predators and 2-1 for the Jets. Now, one-time drive steered aside there by Jonas Korpisalo. If you're just joining us, just over halfway through this hockey game, it's 2-1 Bruins. Boston leads the series 2-0. Here with it, near side, Andre Kase. Kase carries out for Boston. Kase in, shooting. Through, a leaky goal on Korpisalo. Andre Kase, first of the postseason. And Jonas Korpisalo will not be happy with himself on that one at all. It's 3-1 for the Boston Bruins. I see we got a guy got someone just tuning in here, and Andre Kase has just given the Bruins a little bit of insurance. A leaky goal on Jonas Korpisalo. Boston 3, Columbus 1. Later stages of the second period. Pierre-Luc Dubois on the draw, lost it cleanly to the Bruins. And here's now Krejci, far side, Nick Ritchie. Ritchie tried to step around. Pete couldn't do so. Nutivaara's got it for the Jackets. Now out come Columbus once more. Bjorkstrand dropped off to the line. Nutivaara shooting. Scores! Marcus Nutivaara back into the lineup tonight. This afternoon, I should say. As his first of the postseason, a leaky goal on Korpisalo. Foul out of a leaky one on Rask. Just makes it over the line, and Marcus Nutivaara has the Blue Jackets back within a goal. And John Tortorella, who made some lineup changes before the game. One of them was Marcus Nutivaara. One of them was Brandon Dubinsky. One of them was Alex Texier. 2 of the 3 have the 2 Columbus goals tonight. Here's now a chance for Dubois. Now out front it goes. Nyquist just whipped it wide. Peak holds it in at the line. Shot from Bjorkstrand gets blocked. Now here come the Bruins. Carrying over the line, Boston. Shooting. Good stop there by Korpisalo. He's going to hold on. And that was Wagner for the Bruins. Boston, a couple of tight ones for this series back in Boston. First game was a 3-2 Bruin win. Second game, 2-0. Brandon Carlo, now Nordstrom, turned it over. Here come the Blue Jackets. Josh Anderson for Columbus. Far side, stops up, knocked off the puck, but gets it right back. Anderson, it's in behind us, they score! It's in, they score! Columbus has tied the game! Josh Anderson! Not sealed off the post was Tuukka Rask, and I think Rask might have kicked it in his own net. And it's 3-3. Columbus has tied it back up. Josh Anderson. A fluky but big goal nonetheless. Foligno is going to get the only assist on it. That's got the crowd right back in the middle of this thing. Brandon Carlo for the Bruins. Knocked off the bug of the line. Back come the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nick Foligno leads an odd man rush for the Jackets. Into the middle. Trying to get it to Anderson. Couldn't find it. Rebound. Loose puck. Sitting there. Anderson. A great stop there by Rask. Now here come the Bruins. Brad Marchand. 4 minutes to go. Second period. Now into the middle. Crew. Great stop made by Jonas Korpisalo. Kicked it out with the left hand. Oh, hard hit right in the numbers by Anderson, but no call. Boston wanted one. They don't get it. Back to the line. Jones, one-timer, and a great save by Tuukka Rask. Bruce Cassidy incensed that there's no call on that Josh Anderson hit, and it was also on David Pastrnak, Bruins' best player, in the numbers right along the boards. Pastrnak was slow to get up, but fortunately no worse for the wear. 3:24 to go in this second period. 3-3 between the Bruins and the Blue Jackets. Far side, this is Nick Ritchie. Ritchie shooting, good stop there by Korpisalo. Battle down low between Ritchie and Jones. Ritchie comes out with it, shot. Easy stop by Korpisalo. Is the Boston Bruins. A little bit shell-shocked here, who led by 2 moments ago, have given up 2 quick ones in succession. The Blue Jackets have tied the hockey game. Nick Shore carries over the line. Dropped off. That's Cam Atkinson. Atkinson on the far side. To Shore out front. Good stop made there by Tuukka Rask. Far side, Ritchie. Ritchie comes over the line for Boston. Into the middle, taken away. Cam Atkinson's got it for Columbus. Atkinson starts out. Puts this one in deep. Gathered by Zdeno Chara. Chara to Kase. Kase now Krejci. Far side, Ritchie back to Krejci. Now to Nick Ritchie. Ritchie dropped off McAvoy. Now to Krejci in front. Backhander just goes wide. Krejci behind the goal. Now this puck in front picked off by Riley Nash, but the Bruins get it right back. Nick Ritchie. Minute 20 to go here in this second period. Texier has it for Columbus. Texier over the line. He's still got it. Alex Texier for Peak. Texier down low, Nash in front. Rebound. Texier in front. Loose puck. Oh, it hit the post. And oh, it's in behind Rask, and he's finally got it. Texier scores that one. John Tortorella went 3 for 3 on guys he inserts into the lineup tonight, this afternoon, having goals. Peak's got it at the line. 42 seconds to go in the period. Nutivaara lets one go. Shot got blocked. And now here come the Bruins. Turned over in the neutral zone. Peak's got it. Bjorkstrand lost it. Hard hit on Peak. But now Gus Nyquist with it through the neutral zone. Dropped off. Nutivaara shot. Save made by Tuukka Rask. Tremendous stop. And now here come the Boston Bruins once more. Wagner drops off Krishlik. Far side, Corrali turned over. And that'll do it in the second period. Boston and Columbus will play a 20-minute mini game to determine the winner of Game 3. It's 3-3 through 40 minutes of play here at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Kase put the Bruins up by 2 on this leaky goal on Korpisalo. But that wouldn't be enough. Columbus gets a leaky goal of their own and then a fluky one. Kicked into his own goal by Tuukka Rask. Josh Anderson, he gets credit. 3-3 after 40 here in Ohio. All right, good game so far. Stats are close. Let's get it. Third period. There's the iconic cannon stationed in the corner of the Nationwide Arena here in Columbus, Ohio. Jackets and Bruins doing battle for a final period here tonight in Game 3. It's tied at 3. As that puck is going to go off the curved piece of glass just inside the Boston bench. They blow it down. Is 7 seconds have come and gone now in the third period. Draw one by the Bruins, and they'll take first possession in this third period. Here is Brad Marchand. Marchand scored 59 seconds into the hockey game. Has it taken away from him by Gus Nyquist. Long-time Detroit Red Wing. Dropped off. Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand at the line. Back to Dubois. Dubois, Werenski now. Werenski and Jones train at the line. Werenski let it go. Good glove save by Tuukka Rask. He holds on to that one with 52 seconds gone in this third period. Face off, excuse me, face off right side. of Tuukka Rask. Bergeron won it cleanly, and the Boston Bruins have control in their own zone. Far side, Pasternak. Dave Pasternak tries to make a move around Seth Jones, and now here come the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is Zach Werenski, dropped off, intercepted cleanly by Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron for the Boston Bruins, far side. Now there's a chance for the high slot for Pasternak. Shot got blocked, and here comes Seth Jones for Columbus. Jones, Dubois, Jones, Werenski, Jones shoots, stuffed by Rask. Seth Jones trying to get the Blue Jackets their first lead of the hockey game early in this third period. No team in this playoff has fell down 3-0 yet. Columbus trying to avoid that fate as well. Pass through the middle, knocked down. Here comes Boston through the neutral zone. Andre Kase, David Krejci now. Krejci to Ritchie. Ritchie a backhander, goes just wide. Sharp angle shot comes right out front with the Jackets control. 3-on-2 Columbus, led by Jenner. Far side Anderson, great shot blocked by Torrey Krug. Now here come the Bruins once more. Ritchie knocked off the puck. Now Foligno, Anderson. Anderson, far side, Murray. Murray into the middle. He finds Wenberg. Shot steered aside there by Tuukka Rask again. Back to the line. Savard's got it for Columbus. Savard into the middle. Atkinson trying to step around his man. Backhands this one in deep. There's Foligno tying up in the corner with Carlo. Tried to kick it loose was Foligno, with the Bruins gained control of it. Brandon Carlo through the neutral zone. Carlo in for Boston. Centering pass. Krejci just wide of the goal. Point blank opportunity for David Krejci. Now here is Cam Atkinson. Atkinson waiting for reinforcements off the bench. Just puts us in deep. It'll go to Matt Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk comes out. Here come the Bruins. This is Charlie Coyle. Coyle, nifty little move there. Snapping one. Stopped by Korpisalo. Is he had to make himself big and swallow that one up. Face off left side of Jonas Korpisalo. Days off a 2-year contract extension with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Peak sends us up to Brandon Dubinsky. Dubinsky carries in for Columbus. Dropped off Peak. Peak at the line. He looked through the middle. Couldn't get it to Bjorkstrand, and now back the Bruins come 3-on-2. Anders Bjork shooting. Blocker save made by the goaltender Korpisalo at the line. Coyle, but he got knocked down, but Grzelcyk's got it. Grzelcyk again into the middle. Coyle has it stolen from him by Nutivaara, and here come the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's Alex Texier into the middle. Nash, Dubinsky right there. Knocked off the puck was John Moore. Moore carries out for Boston. He scored a goal in game 1. First goal of the series, in fact. His shot blocked away. Here come the Blue Jackets once more. Gus Nyquist. Nyquist into the middle, over to the far side, Dubois. Dubois' pass picked off by Zdeno Chara, and now here come the Bruins once more. Zdeno Chara, the Boston captain, in front, back to the line, tipped through traffic, goes just wide. Sean Corrali, he had a big goal as well. That was in game 2. Back to Chara, drive. Good blocker saved by Korpisalo, and now the Blue Jackets have control. Gus Nyquist, he's got one to beat. It's Chara, shooting, glove save made by Tuukka Rask. Nifty little play there by Gus Nyquist. Toe drag trying to change the angle of the shot, but Nyquist, not fooled in the slightest, makes the glove save and holds on to 12.5 to play in the third period. Tied up at 3. Allergies this time of year will get a guy. Far side, Wagner, McAvoy, now Corrali. I promise I don't have COVID. Werenski up to Nyquist on the near side. Gus Nyquist. Dropped off Seth Jones. Jones shooting. Stopped. Blocked there. Loose puck. Here's Joakim Nordstrom. Over to McAvoy and Sean Corrali. Corrali to Pasternak. Pasternak in. That shot. That puck taken away. But here's Marchand. Shot from a close range and a good save by Korpisalo. Here is Pasternak back to the line. Now comes the Marchand again. Lost it to Josh Anderson. He scored the tying goal in the hockey game. Anderson puts it down low. Zdeno Chara tied up with it. Boone Jenner's got it far side corner. Back to Murray. Now to Anderson near side. Savard and Murray trade at the line again. Murray back to Savard. Now to Jenner. Anderson backhander stopped by Rask. Josh Anderson trying to score the tying goal and the go-ahead goal, but Tuukka Rask, he had other ideas. 10:22 to go in the third period. Draw won by the Boston Bruins. Approaching the final half of this third period, put in deep by Boston. Bergeron tied up by Savard in behind the goal. Pasternak out front. Marchand took a hard shot from Murray, and back come the Columbus Blue Jackets the other way. Cam Atkinson with it. Atkinson shooting. Great stop there. Rebound comes, loose puck comes to shore in the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. Andre Kase for Boston leads the rush. Kase knocked off the puck. Krug, he's got Marchand. He put it just wide. It's Brad Marchand. Nearly had his second of the game. A big one late in the third. Couldn't get it though. Now Atkinson shoots. Good stop made there by Rask. Tied up at 3. Down the stretch we come in Columbus. Their far side, Torrey Krug out front, knocked down Kase. Loosened through the goal, but it rose through the goal mouth. And now there's Krejci out front, save rebound. Oh, what a stop by Korpisalo. Kicked it out with the left pad. Now here come the Jackets. Again, this is Cam Atkinson leading the rush for Columbus. Stopped up to Nutivaara. Stopped by Rask. He holds on. End-to-end action here in Columbus at the Nationwide Arena. Riley Nash on the draw, far side, won by the Boston Bruins. They're able to get it out. Matt Grzelcyk turned over. Riley Nash, Texier. Oh, he just missed the net. Texier in behind the goal for the Jackets. Turnover nearly cost the Bruins. Long shot steered aside by Rask. Riley Nash for Columbus. Sharp angle shot goes off the side of the goal. DeBrusque, he turned it over now. Texier's got control of it in the offensive zone for the Jackets. Tied up in the corner it is. Riley Nash, it squirts loose. Nash tries to take it back to the line. Can't do so. Taken away by Moore, and out come the Bruins. John Moore in the slot. Shooting glove save. Korpisalo. Just over 6.5 minutes to play in this third period. Tied up at 3. Left side of Jonas Korpisalo is this draw. Corrales on it. Lost though. Oliver Pierre-Luc Dubois controls it. Nyquist to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Into the middle. Picked off Nordstrom. 3-on-2 for Boston. Wagner. Far side. Looking to the middle. But he took the shot anyway. And a good stop by Korpisalo. Another shot by Wagner. And a good stop by Korpisalo again. 6:01 to play. Third period. Boston 3. Columbus 3. Columbus looking for their first win of the postseason. Drive from Chara, tipped on the way through. But it's, I don't know if he meant to make that save, but ends up hitting him inadvertently kind of anyway, which is kind of the whole point. Now Nyquist put it toward the net, goes wide. I don't think that Korpisalo saw that Chara bomb, but it hits him nonetheless, and this stays a 3-3 hockey game. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Zach Werenski over to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois dropped off Werenski. Nyquist in the high slot. Shot steered aside by Rask. Loose in the slot again. Pasternak controls. 4.5 to play in the third period. Bjorkstrand got it to Gus Nyquist. Nyquist kicks it to Anderson. Off the bench is Josh Anderson. He's fresh. He's knocked off the puck. Marchand drops off Chara out of Pasternak on the near side. Pasternak waiting for an option. In the middle, it's picked off, and the Jackets control. Nick Foligno leading a rush. Foligno into the middle, intercepted by Brandon Carlo. Carlo off the wall and out. And now turned over. Foligno's got Jenner with him. It's Foligno. Foligno backhander stopped by Rask. Foligno a partial break on a turnover by Brad Marchand. Now here's Seth Jones. Picked it off. Bruins have control now in the neutral zone. 3 minutes to play in the third period. Far side with it. Boston in control. Brandon Carlo trades with Krug at the line. Now here's Bergeron. Near side circles. Pasternak. Carlo walks in. Snaps it just wide of the net. Foligno's got it on the far side. Leads a rush for Columbus. Nick Foligno puts it in deep. Gathering there. Boone Jenner. Back to Foligno. Jones. Atkinson. Jones. Atkinson. Shot stop at Jones. Foligno tried to put it back in deep. Couldn't do so. Now here come the Bruins. Far side. David Pasternak. Torrey Krug shooting. That shot blocked. Back to the line. Carlo Krejci. Shot blocked again. Didn't get it through. Wenberg's got it. A minute and a half. Missed under that to go in the third period. Tied up at 3. Steered aside there by Tuukka Rask. We approach the final minute of the third period. Perhaps overtime. In the cards here in game 3. Shot, stop, steered aside by Korpisalo. Murray's got it. And now here's Dubinsky. Dubinsky leads a 3-on-2 for Columbus. Brandon Dubinsky stops up, waits for an option. He has Jones at the line, but he still keeps. Brandon Dubinsky in behind the goal, tries to take it to the net himself. Knocked off the puck by Charlie Coyle. Bruins come out. They get it out. Seth Jones in the neutral zone. 33 seconds remaining in the third period. Tied up at 3. Here's Alex Wenberg. Wenberg to Texier. 25 seconds left. Back to the line, Murray and Texier and Murray trade. Murray down low, Texier. Out front, Dubinsky. He couldn't handle it. And now here come the Bruins. 15 seconds to go. Anders Bjork. He's looking in front. Knocked off the puck. Hooked up and a penalty coming. Oh my goodness. I guess, yeah, maybe Bjork has a path to the net, but Ryan Murray goes off for hooking with just about 10 seconds to go in the third period. Tied up. Boston's going to have a power play. Draw one by the Bruins. Far side, Coyle. Back to the line, Grizzly. Coyle and Grizzly trade. Now Ritchie shoots it. Stopped by Korpisalo. 1.5 to go. That will likely do it, and we're going to go to overtime, but the Boston Bruins going to carry $1.50 of power play time into the extra frame. Columbus wins it, and that'll do it. OT it is. Boston's got a big power play here. The biggest kill of the Columbus Blue Jackets season is upcoming. We have OT. No goals to report in the third period. Boston 3, Columbus 3. Game 3 going to OT at 3-3. A lot of threes on the board. Here we go. Overtime at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. This likely means the delay of the start of Carolina-Washington. Is the draw won by the Bruins. They carry in on their first overtime attack. Marchand in the middle. Shot stopped by Korpisalo. $1:37 remaining on the Boston power play. Brad Marchand doing his thing. Just kind of twitching out. I think we all know that's what Brad Marchand is about. Draw on left side of Korpisalo. DeBrusque shot blocked. Nick Foligno sends it down the ice. Minute 20 of power play time left for the Boston Bruins. Zach Werenski, Foligno puts it in deep. Krug got it over to Pasternak, Marchand, and out come the Bruins. Last minute on the power play for Boston. There's a chance to send it down the ice again for Columbus, and they will do so. Boston, they score the next goal. They take a 3-0 stranglehold in the series. Near side, Bergeron. Far side, Pasternak shoots it. Oh, he hit the post. Pasternak again out front. Great stop by Korpisalo as he keeps it out. What a stop. David Pasternak twice. Once hit the post, the second on the one-timer, kept out by Korpisalo. We've played nearly a minute and a half in this overtime period. 23 seconds to go on the Boston power play. McAvoy, Grzelcyk now down to Ritchie. Ritchie shoots. That shot blocked. Savard sends it down the ice. Columbus back to even strength here in overtime of Game 3. Charlie is Murray. Murray intercepted it in the neutral zone. Columbus has got it. And now a penalty to Boston. Columbus to the man advantage. Charlie Coyle, 2 minutes for hooking. Draw right side of Tuukka Rask. Won cleanly by the Boston Bruins and sent down the ice. Columbus, a power play to get right back into the middle of this series. Here with it, Bjorkstrand, far side Dubois, Foligno, Bjorkstrand, Dubois, let it go, and it goes just high and wide, sent down the ice. Josh Anderson's got a goal tonight. He's back in behind his own net to pick this up for Columbus. Up the ice it comes to Nick Foligno. Foligno stops up, waits for an option. He's still with it. Foligno walks off the wall. Back to the line, Anderson. Drives, stopped by Rask. Knocked off the puck was Chara. Savard at the line. Savard trades with Dubois. Savard into the middle. Bjorkstrand couldn't get the backhander away. Corrali clears. 45 seconds left on the Columbus power play. Some good chances thus far. Foligno into the middle. Oliver Bjorkstrand. Far side, Dubois. Dropped off Anderson. Columbus is going to put this puck in deep. Gathered by Chara. Chara fires it. Goes out the back of the net. Stays in Boston territory. Oh, chance to clear for Bergeron. He couldn't do so. Far side. Chara is able to get it out. Short-handed breakaway. Brad Marchand. He's in. Can he win it? Scores! Brad Marchand, second of the game. Walks it off for Boston in overtime. The shorty in OT. Boston's got a 3-0 lead on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And they can sweep the series back here in Columbus on Wednesday night. Brad Marchand, shorty breakaway. Makes no mistake on Jonas Korpisalo. 4-3 is your final in overtime. We'll delay the start of Carolina-Washington about 5 minutes to 2:20. There's the game winner, Brad Marchand. Your final, Boston 4, Columbus 3 in OT. 3 stars, Brad Marchand. No surprise here. 2 goals including the game winner. Zdeno Chara had 2 assists, and Charlie McAvoy 2 assists as well. Those are your 3 stars. Final, 4-3 Boston in OT. As we're going to skip the scoring summary, and we'll go right forward to finishing up this broadcast. Like I said, we're about 10 minutes away from puck drop. Carolina, Washington. Stick around. Check my social media channel. Subscribe to the channel to get the notification, and we'll do that.